In this video, we will write a C++ class for linked list. So I'm starting a new project for C++ class, linked list CPP, that is the project name, and the language is C++. Create a project. Yes, create a project. Let us go to main function. I'll remove all these comments. Yeah, let us start writing a class for linked list. I don't have to discuss much because already we have seen the procedures. So simply I will write down the code. So here we will focus on the style of writing the code. How to write down the code. So let us write few functions and let us define a class and write few functions. First of all, we need a class for node. And in this class, everything must be public so that it is directly accessible. I should have data and a pointer to next node. So node next, that is a pointer. And of this class. So instead of structure, we are writing class. Then class linked list. Then inside this class, the private members, I need a pointer called first. So node first. That's it. This is sufficient. If anything more, we will see later on. Then next is public. We should write the functions. So the first function is constructor. So let us call it linked list, and the constructor is non-parameterized. Nothing should be there. There are no arguments, and the first should be made as null. This is what we do for initialization of linked list. So single line constructor, nothing else. There is no size, nothing. So it will be initially empty, null. And as we go on inserting the elements, it will be increasing. That's why this is the constructor which is making first as null. The next constructor I will write down, that is, we have written C language function for creating a linked list by taking an array of elements and number of elements. That same function I will write it here. So let us make it as a constructor. So here for making a linked list faster, we will send an array, it will create a linked list. Then I should have a destructor. Destructor, I will implement it outside. All these functions I am going to implement them outside using scope resolution. Then the remaining functions, void display. This will display all the elements. Then void insert function, which will take index at which we want to insert an element and also the element itself. Then delete function. This will delete an element from a given index and it will return the deleted element. Then also I will write one function for finding length of a linked list, that is the count of a linked list, number of nodes in a linked list. That's all. I will implement these functions and I will explain you. I will not type them because already we know the procedures how to write these functions. You have completed the class. Let me explain you the class. See, these are the functions we have written: constructor, destructor, and display, insert, delete, and length function. So here using scope resolution, I have defined a function. This is a constructor which is taking array of elements and the number of elements, and this is same as the create function that we have written using C language program. First I have created first node, then using for loop I have created remaining nodes by filling the elements from an array. Then this is a deleting of an entire linked list. So with the help of a pointer p, I am deleting all the nodes, and first is moving to the next node and p is keep on deleting all the nodes. Then display function is as usual. Now one thing to observe that the functions are not taking parameter as a pointer to a first node. First is already there inside the class, so I am taking a local pointer p which is pointing on first node and then displaying all the elements. So this is the style of code I have already used on whiteboard most of the time. Then this is the length function which is same as count function of C language program. Then this is insert function having the same procedure like checking whether the index is correct or not. Then creating a node. If the node is first, then first pointer should point on that one. That is index is 0, then first should point on first node. Otherwise we should go to that index and insert a new node. Then deleting a node, I am checking the index whether it is valid or not. And if the index is 1, deleting first node. Otherwise deleting a node from a given position. Then here inside the main function already I have written a array and I am creating a linked list using that array and displaying it. Let us run this program. I should get the output that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, I am getting the elements that are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let me try other functions. So I will use cout and I will call delete function. Delete first element. So it should delete 1. Let us run. Yes, it has deleted 1 and the rest of the elements are 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll delete an element that is third element and also I will give endl. So this is the deleted element. So I should get the elements 1, 2, 4, 5. Yes, 3 is deleted and the rest of the elements are 1, 2, 4, 5. Now instead of delete, let me try a function that is length. Yes, length is 5. It is displaying the length of a linked list. Now I'll remove this. Let us try insert function. L dot insert. I'll insert at index 0 element 10. So 10 should be inserted before 1. Yes, 10 is inserted before 1. Now let me change the index. I'll insert at index 3. So it should be inserted after 3. So 1, 2, 3, 10, 4, 5. Yes, 1, 2, 3, 10, 4, 5. See, the benefit of writing a C++ class is the code is properly organized in the form of a class, and the class is having member functions, and we can use the class and call its functions, create an object of a class and call the functions. Then already I have shown you how to convert a class into a template class, so you can make this class as a template. That is a student exercise. It should be able to work for any type of data. That's all. So you can practice this program, write a C++ class for linked list.